The littered road leads us to the home of Kenya's yet-to-be-discovered talented young man. 25-year-old Samuel Karumbo, a graduate of Kitale Technical Training Institute, has been inventing new technologies for the better part of his youth life.
I have 4 ways of how I come up with the projects. Stage number 1 is that I'm a very good observer. So with the observation, I've just observed something.
In his working area, most innovations are controlled by a mobile phone. The rest are recyclable material.
So this is the drinking machine.
He says he started working on it after seeing a disabled person in the streets.
I started imagining, how does such a person eat food, drink, brush teeth? So at the end of the day, I had the picture. And at the end of the day, I had the machine.
As he demonstrates, one cannot help but notice his intense passion and zeal. He makes his improvements on it every now and then in a bid to get to perfection. Most of his projects are run by electricity. Samuel shows us the feeding machine fixed with a spoon and space for a plate. After switching it on, the only movement needed is to aim for the spoon.
So with the time, we're going to come up with another machine that maybe we can use to eat ugali or such food like chips. We have other foods.
He tells us he has had to endure a lot of cynicism and criticism from his friends and family, but has used all that to build on his innovations. He dug a hole to create space in the ground in a bid to work in privacy. After meals, cleaning of teeth is key. This project he came up with can brush your teeth for you without the use of your hands. He tells us a stronger machine is needed, his main challenge being the right kind of equipment. His bedroom turned into a laboratory with over 20 projects. An incomplete dishwashing machine, an electric rat trap.
You observe a rat running from here to here. The next minute, I'm thinking of how I can catch that rat.
An improvised ironing equipment that uses a small coil for heating water. Takes roughly 2 minutes to heat, then ironing starts. One may make breakfast while ironing, as an egg can be boiling as the water heats.
I'm trying to come up with a project that I'm going to modify and come up with, produce my own energy that I can use for the projects.
One of his most creative innovations is the robot that can take instructions via the mobile phone. For example, irrigation, according to Samuel, can be done from inside the house or even when one is away on safari. All one needs to do is to make a phone call. The robot then opens the tap and water is directed to the shamba. Outside, he has developed the system such that it can shut itself down when the irrigation is done. As if this is not enough for one young man in a lifetime, he is also working on an electric plane. Samuel Karumbo is not currently employed, but he hopes to get a chance and resources to expand his ideas. So Samuel tells me this is his latest creation, a metal detector. So Samuel, how does it work?
It works this way. When you pass the objects around the pocket and you don't have any metallic object, it is not going to detect anything. But the moment I put a metallic object inside the pocket, it is going to detect that you have something, a metallic object inside.
An American poet once said, if we all think alike, then no one is thinking. Mercy Kandiye reporting for KTN in Langas, Uasin Gishu County. Interesting.